Hi everyone, Bitcoin here from
The Big Jabowski Empire!
This round I'm up against Mothera from the guild Sith Reborn. Interesting thing about Mothera is that he runs Darth Revan in Arena still and generally doesn't really climb into the top 20 very much. And something that set him back quite a bit in terms of matchmaking, I guess, is committing to a lot of relics. He's got his Rage Jedi training already relicked up. And then a bunch of other things. You could see there the Darth Revan team with Relic 7 across the board. And a disadvantage that he has is that his mods are not that great in comparison. So pretty slow across the board, but he does have a lot of relics, a lot more than me. So it should be an interesting match. Let's get into it. I don't think there's any feats that I really need to pay attention to other than claiming undersized stuff, etc. So he already attacked. Hold on here. So yeah, this guy set Shaak Ti Jr. with his clones on defense. That's probably a mistake, because I don't think her lead... Yeah, it only affects Jedi and Night Sister allies, and these are all clones. So I think he might have made a mistake here. Though I believe his Shaak Ti was gear 12, so I'm not even sure how he did that one. So that's pretty funny. I do feel bad for the guy, and I will likely end up using CLS against this, even though my CLS is gear 12. But there aren't really any Zetas on the team. But yeah, I'm getting ahead here. So he attacked. He actually one-shot my General Skywalker team. That's really impressive considering he doesn't climb into the top 20 that much, like I said. So he used his Darth Revan over there and actually got it done in one go. So that's pretty dang impressive. And yeah, this wasn't particularly strong. I didn't think it needed to be. I even considered a scenario in which I would set my Negotiator on defense because he only has a very strong Akbar Rebel fleet, and historically he's never been able to one-shot Negotiators, and he almost always puts his strongest fleet on defense, even up against Negotiators, and then just tries to take it down with like 3 different fleets. So I thought of that scenario and going light on defense for the rest, but it seems a bit cocky and not so nice. So I just did something different. He took 3 attempts up against Grievous here, and then didn't attempt Darth Revan. He's not going to get through that. But what's interesting about his defense is that historically he has always changed it up, but I'm not really getting the impression that he checks what I've set on my defense before. So up here he's got his Jedi Knight Revan with his 1 Zeta General Skywalker, then the... Actually, Rage Jedi training wasn't as relicked up as she is in his roster right now yet, I think. So he's got that one on defense, and then Night Sisters with Talia. No Zetas there either. And then down here, this Grievous team really strong with Relic 7 Grievous and 5 and 4 on the other ones. So I'll have to get through this zone first. I am going to have to clear at least 3 of his zones to be able to do well here, I think. Yeah, let's get started over here. So I want to use CLS up against these guys. I can stun Rex immediately and then just focus on 5s. Though his sacrifice only transfers the health. I haven't really fought a non-Zeta 5s, to be honest. It's kind of funny, you just never really get to doing that, because everyone has that Zeta nowadays. So it probably makes more sense to just burn Rex down twice rather than going for 5s at all. Because he is just significantly tankier, a lot more armor. Even though he's Relic 4, he will be plenty strong. Another option would be to kill Echo first, because Echo is actually very squishy. Make 5 sacrifice that way and then kill Rex. That's actually what I'll end up doing. So I'm going to attack this one first. The Shaak Jr. team. Know what in here? I'll put in C-3PO and hopefully these guys will get the job done. If not, then joke's on me. But we'll see. So stun Rex. It's actually almost down there. Yeah, they still do plenty of damage, as you can see here. So no team to be underestimated. Okay, I definitely want to... I think I can go before 5 takes over with a taunt here, but I'll save the special. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I should be fine now. CLS is missing a little bit of protection. Stun arc, reduce her turn meter. Some more. CLS is nearly full here. I think it's going to count as a 60. All right. Well, if you would have put in Shaak there, I'm not sure it would have gone very different because the Shaak was gear 12 and not particularly fast, but I might have gotten a lot more hits on my side. So easy enough first battle. Now against Grievous, I have several options actually, because I believe it's a very slow Grievous. 166. But the Droideka, that thing scares me, combined with this B1, which is modded for a lot of offense. So my JKR would not do very well here, I think. Not really my first choice at all there. I have Padme as an option, but not a fan of that either, with that Droideka rolling around. And I also have my Night Sisters now. My Night Sisters, like I said in my last video, I haven't used them very much up against Grievous teams. Because they're usually just on defense. I know how to play it, but it's a matter of who does Droideka like the most. And if that's Oldaka, then you're kind of in trouble. So I'm just going to give it a shot. If it doesn't work out, then I will just clean up with something else. But hopefully I'll be able to take out a couple characters here. Or preferably just the entire team. So let's get started with these. And now I did get the crit, which dropped Magna Guard's health so far that I can now do an AoE and instantly finish him off. Then Grievous is going to AoE me. But since I still have all of my protection, Oldaka will easily survive that, which is perfect. There we go. Nobody actually died from that one. But I'll have to be careful for the next one because now they are more vulnerable. Though I think one zombie revive was triggered there, not two. Yeah, that was the second one. And I'm nowhere in the clear yet because... Let's see here... Okay, I definitely have to control Droideka here. If Droideka gets any attacks in on me, I'm gonna be in a world of pain. But he probably will, actually. I could reduce the turn meter here. That might allow my zombie to go first and to taunt, so I'll try that. Yes, that worked. That was very close, though. But now zombie is going to take the heat from Droideka, which is perfect. Okay, double stun now, that's great as well. I haven't really built up enough health on my Oldaka yet, so I'm not really comfortable about that. I don't really want to kill anyone off yet, because if I do and Grievous AoEs, then I just take far too much damage. I need a couple people to go down here so that Daka stacks some health. Tricky. Because it's not actually looking too great. Okay, this is a bit better. Let's do an AoE here. Yeah, Daka is fine now. And she can revive. Alright, now I'm in control of the fight, so it should just be a fairly easy cleanup here. What do I want to do? I can probably just go for the kill and get B1 here as well. Although that'll be two. Ah, that was actually one consecutive AoE. That's a lot better. Okay, nice. Now I heal everyone up, keep Grievous stun locked, and everyone has full health, so that's going to be 55 banners. Alright. Let's see what he put in the back. It can be too strong considering He still got relatively far there. Garth and First Order with Wampa. I don't think I've really seen that combination. I'm not quite sure what it's supposed to protect against. Maybe CLS, but I mean, with these gears on the rest of the guys and no unique Zeta on Kylo and a Mast, you can just directly target Wampa. So I'm not really sure what the point is there. Well, that leaves me with a lot of options up against these teams. Definitely going to do Bounty Hunters with Watt here. I was initially planning to do it without Watt, but I don't have to be careful here. I should claim that feat. I believe there was a feat for having zones cleared. I still need to clear a couple more. Question will be, yeah, I guess I'll undersize some stuff in the back. But over here, I don't really want to take unnecessary risks. So I'll probably Padme this Jedi Knight Revan team. Haven't really done that too often either with General Skywalker in there. And then the Raid Jedi training. I guess I could use my own Jedi Knight Revan. And then over here, Bounty Hunters Watt, like I said. So I have more than enough options. This shouldn't really be a problem. Shaak Ti Jr. Man, that's a mistake I hope I'll never make. I've had some people in the guild make it before, where they switch up their Anakins. And some people who attack clones on offense and then switch them up as well, that happens too. But I don't think I've really seen people switch up Shaak and Ahsoka. Weapon tech on Boba, and then we can get started. So Talia is always going to cleanse whatever debuffs I put in the beginning, unless I land this ability block, which I do this time. Okay, nice. Well, then this one should be over pretty quickly, because the executes are about to come in. Talzin is usually my first choice to kill, but she doesn't have a whole lot of debuffs there. I don't think I would kill her here, so I'm going to go for Talia first. Now Watt himself here is suffering a little bit. Let's see, I'll put the mat pack over on Django. Wish you could put it on Watt himself. That would probably be a little bit too overpowered. Oh wow, both of them just kind of fell back over. Now I don't want to end this one because I would still like to recover my health on Watt. And I should be fine keeping my Bosk topped up here. So I'll get started on that. And I still haven't triggered the contract yet either, so. There we go. Question is, why am I still suffering from the plague damage? There we go. It was sticking around for pretty long there. I'm not sure how many turns it's supposed to be. Don't want to do those debuffs there. I just have to be a little bit mindful of how long I stall out Asajj before she starts one-shotting my Bosk over here. Though I can probably go quite a while until that happens. 26k, so I should be good. Now this is a pretty tedious process. It's all a matter of how fast is Watt going to hurry up here. Also with Asajj dispelling those health over time buffs. And I don't really want, I mean, I could do some AoEs with Boba actually to get some ability blocks on Asajj so she doesn't do that. Those shouldn't kill her, but they can be resisted. Okay, Bosk is starting to get hit pretty hard over here. What's starting to look good? My god, I'm working so hard for this extra banner. another thing I could do, I guess, is try to stun with Dengar to stop a few of Asajj's attacks. There we go, we have the ability block, that's perfect. Almost there, what? Come on. I think I might stun here because she's going to have stacked a fair bit of health. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now we can go for her. Alright, 60 banners. So the next up I'll probably do the Jedi Knight Revan battle with my Padme. No real reason to undersize this. I'll bring Shaak Ti and Shaak Ti Jr. Oh, this poor guy, I should stop making fun of him. But to be fair, if he would have switched them up, I don't think it would have changed the outcome. I could have used Jedi Knight Revan over there. Or all kinds of options. What do we want to do here? Let's put the protection up. Who do I want to focus on first? I guess I can go for General Skywalker just because he's a lot more squishy. There's nobody really around to buff him up. So I'll go with that. I should maybe be careful with those AoEs to not trigger them on Ahsoka too much because I might lose her here. This should trigger the first. No, I thought Shaak was going to kill there because he's fairly squishy, but that didn't happen. Ahsoka's never going to take a turn like this. Strange. I thought I didn't pop Savior yet, but somehow I still got the kill there. Oof, she's about to die here. Okay, that's Jolie gone. Yeah, there she goes. Looks like this is not a great match for Ahsoka. But then again, it's very much a matter of who gets direct focus in the beginning, and she's obviously the squishiest. Okay, then I just have to clean up. She never really got to take her second turn there. They kept dispelling her. Going to give this to Padme to keep her protection topped up, which just got negated, so whatever. I never really got to use a whole lot of courage here either. Most of it remained pretty low. 56, that's okay. It's kind of what you would get against a High Relic Knight sister team as well. So the Rey Jedi training, what do I want to use in the back here? Still got Traya left, who could probably undersize something here. And then I still have Geos as well. So I guess I can use Geos up against this team here and just go directly for Wampa and then pick off the rest. So I'll just JKR this one. Going to undersize that. Yeah. Put Jolie over here. Yeah, these should get the job done. So they have a Relic 5 Rey Scavenger. So she's going to hit like crazy. Yeah, I don't really want to trigger any counters. I'm just going to control BB-8 right away and get rid of him. let's save that one for now. Okay, good. And now I just want to make sure that nobody loses any more protection. Jolie has lost a little bit here, which shouldn't be a problem. I think I'll go for her next. Didn't think I was going to have to do an attack here. Yeah, I won't be able to recover on Jolie. 60, that's still fine. That was the undersize I still needed to get done, so let's claim that one. And if I clear one more zone, I should try to claim this one as well, as if I remember. So going in on that one. Oh wow, getting ads in my videos here, Jesus. They're hyperdrive. Well, that's the second or third time in a day I'm getting that ad, I think. They're really trying to push it. What am I doing here? They've got to pay for a slot. What are they doing? So interesting. So this is actually the first time in his entire history that he kept his Akbar fleet for offense, I think, and now he didn't even get to use it. He did have the option to go for the top here with his Darth Revan, so he took a riskier route, but yeah, he never got to use that one. So Geo's up against this team then. I mean, I do also still have my Rage Jedi training. There's no actual reason to use Geos here. And Geos will do fine over here. There's no Zetas, there's no mission even. So I'll probably do that. I'll use Rage Jedi training over here. Maybe Nest could even do this. If there's no mission to daze them, then it could work out. I might try that. Or I could do Treya Nest, that could also work for some good banners. And then I put in Finn, and that should be good enough. So going for Wampa first, likely. It's going to counter me here, but counter chance didn't trigger. That works for me. Let's try and get a stun. Yes, perfect. Okay, this shouldn't be too difficult. I just need to heal up once, which I'm not going to do right now. I think I'll try to stall until the Illuminated Destiny and then have that heal the protection banners back. I'm almost there anyway. Keep the foresight on. There we go. And now it's a matter of pretty much burning 3 characters down in one go and picking off Phasma here. Alright, 61, and then the final fight before fleets, I guess. So do I want to use Nest here? I don't really see any reason why it wouldn't work out. They do stack a lot of dots, but and I guess Canderous here can put Tenacity down. But that shouldn't stop. I mean, I also have Hermit Yoda, but does he add anything? I don't think so. Doesn't feel like he adds anything. What could stop me here? It's just a lot of dots, but Nest should be able to survive those. Maybe a smart choice will be Kira Nest, just so I recover the protection, just in case they stack too many dots. But I have no idea how many dots are necessary to kill me. So I'll just go with Kira Nest. And then I can judge afterwards whether Nest would have been able to do it by herself or not. Wow, looks like I'm going to be in the lead in this fight. They haven't really gotten a whole lot done yet. I could have gone for Karth there, I guess, but that's fine. Yeah, I could have, pretty sure I could have easily done this without Kira in here. It's really only the combination of Canderous and Mission that you need to worry about. If you never really get to counter anything, then you could have some kind of trouble. Alright. I could have probably also looked that up, but I didn't feel like stopping the recording and then going back in. So 12 dots on me. Want to see if I can watch that trigger somewhere and see how much it takes off. Ah, that was it already. Okay. I should just burn through Zalbar here, but I guess they'll help me do that. Yep. Now, Juhani can also stun me while I have the tenacity down, but that's only for a turn or so. And there we go. That's still 59. Yeah, next time just gonna do it without, but I mean, you don't really fight teams without Mission too often. So then the fleet, I actually kept my Negotiator on defense. I also have my Malevolence, but it's not that strong yet, because I didn't have the credits to level up the Hyena Bomber. So for now I'm just going to play with this. Next time I might do something with the Malevolence. Let me see, how strong are his ships in backup? So in overall he's got 409k. So I should be able to do it with a few ships less. I mean, I could start with all the damage dealers, I guess. There's no particular reason to bring the Y-Wing. And then Plo, and I think this should be able to get it done. Might be pushing the limit a bit, but I think I can afford to in this battle. So let's pick this one off first. Actually, I can just straight up go for the Sith Bomber here, or maybe for 5s, because I do have a target lock on the field. Let's just go for the Bomber, play it safe. And I should be able to kill them before any reinforcements. Yeah, there we go. So that's 65, that's okay. Pretty brief fleet battle there. But yeah, that was a fine match. Not really any kind of challenge for me, but he just got mismatched really hard. And that's why you really should not be investing in your relic so early. Now this is an interesting one. This guy's ranked 98, but he has a relic Skywalker team. Wondering what happened to some of the other guys that didn't make it through. That looked stronger anyway, but sometimes an underdog can win or looks can be deceiving here. Anyways, that was my match. Looking forward to the next round, and also perhaps some feedback on the new Grand Arena strategy series that I started. I uploaded an introduction yesterday to it. sort of a baseline of things that you should be looking into before even thinking of strategy too much. And then finally the first strategy video, and I currently have 11 parts planned that I'll be releasing over the course of the next weeks. I still have to make a bunch of them, the majority actually, but hoping to get some feedback on that, and hopefully it will help some people out. So take care everyone, and see you in the finals.